Hey guys, what's going on? Matt here, back again with another video. Today's video, we're going to be going... Hey guys, what's going on? Matt here, back again with another video. In this video, we're going to go through 3 surprising NBA players so far, 4 weeks into the season. The first player that we're going to speak about today is Jeremy Grant from the Detroit Pistons. So if you guys didn't know, I'm actually a Houston fan. So in the off-season, we actually signed Christian Wood, a former Detroit player. So Detroit were heavily criticized for not signing on Christian Wood. And instead they ended up signing Jeremy Grant to a 3-year, $60 million contract. The Pistons were heavily criticized for doing that contract, basically because Jeremy Grant on the Denver Nuggets previously was playing a 6th to 7th man sort of role, and getting that sort of money was quite high for a player that, you know, plays that sort of role. So far this season, he's probably the favorite for the most improved player award. His scoring average has doubled from 12 points to 24 points. That's currently best for 12th in the league. The scary thing with him as well is he's actually shooting a good clip with 3-pointers, averaging 38% whilst shooting 7 attempts a game. As I spoke about in my last video, I like to look at usage rate as a stat. Currently this season, Jeremy Grant's averaging 26% usage rate. That's up from 18% last season, which was actually tied for 7th in the team with Mason Plumlee. The good thing with the increased usage rate, he's only averaging 1.5 turnovers. So even though he's getting much more ball that he's used to, he's still not, he's still making good decisions with the ball. The sports card market has reacted accordingly. His rookie Prism Silver is going for $200 right now. In October, you were able to snag one for $23. I personally sold mine for $30 at the end of the playoffs. So it's been a bit of a hit to see him performing this well. The second surprise we're going to speak about today is Gordon Hayward from the Charlotte Hornets. So like Jeremy Grant, Gordon Hayward was another off-season signing that was heavily criticized due to their large contract. You may think this pick is weird because he was a number 1 option in Utah and actually was an all-star player before. But if you guys remember, he actually signed a contract with Boston. One of his first game, or I think it might have even been his first game, he had that terrible injury where he broke his leg. Upon his return to the Boston Celtics, he actually had a reduced role. At times he came off the bench, and even as he was coming off the bench, he actually wasn't performing that well. People just assumed that he was just a shell of his former self thanks to that injury. But right now he's currently averaging 22 points a game. He's actually shooting very efficiently as well. He's just missing that 50-40-90 club. He's actually teamed up very well with LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier. I wouldn't be surprised to see LaMelo go into the starting lineup for Devontae in the future. In regards to his sports card market, his 2012 Prism, which is the first year Prism set, has actually doubled since the start of the season. So at the start of the season, you would be able to get it for $10. Right now, it's going for about $20, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially if he gets named an All-Star, that it might jump up in price. The last player that we're going to speak about today is DeAndre Hunter from the Atlanta Hawks. So you might think this is an unfair pick as well, especially because he was a top 5 pick. So typically in your rookie season, when you're looking through rookies, you like to see a bit of progression over the months. So a great way to look at that is just by going over their splits month to month and just see, if their points, if their rebounds, if their efficiency is going up. With DeAndre Hunter, he actually didn't really show that. He was a bit up and down, up and down. The player that actually seemed to show that really well was Cam Reddish, his teammate on the Atlanta Hawks. With Cam Reddish's finish to the season, it actually gave him a lot of hype in the offseason. I found that on social media, people were looking at Cam Reddish a little bit more than DeAndre Hunter. So far this season, DeAndre Hunter's been the man to step up. He's actually gone from averaging 12 points a game to 16 points a game. He's shooting the same shot attempts, but his efficiency's gone up a little bit more, which is great to see progression. I actually think in the future, with Atlanta Hawks developing their young players, that they're going to have to make a decision and actually push Reddish or Hunter to the bench. With DeAndre Hunter's improved offensive game now, I think they would probably push Reddish to the bench at the moment. And probably promote Kevin Huerter. The great thing with DeAndre Hunter as well is he actually takes the best player in each game. I actually think he's a really great player in today's game. Someone that can shoot the 3 really well, and that can play on really anyone on defense. If anything, it's just justifying a really high pick in a really deep draft class. People's excitement has shown for him as well in the card market. His Prism PSA 10 was $94 at the start of the season. It actually went up to $170 at its high point, but it's back down to $130. Those are my 3 surprising NBA players so far. Let me know down below in the comments if you think I've missed anyone. As always, I appreciate the support. Give us a like and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care.